living in 1 month in Vietnam. This year I chose Da Nang, living in 1 month in Da Nang. So luckily, I settled down near the beach side, and then the entrance of street Nguyen Phan Vinh. Nguyen Phan Vinh is a hero in Vietnam. The street is named for the hero in Vietnam. His name is Nguyen Phan Duyên. What I'm talking here about the street. Street is very important. Let's think about the streets for 1 month. First, and the street is far from about uh, 500 meter, and local people in Vietnam having a Hua Han shop, many shops, restaurant, small restaurant, band and fruit shop, a barber shop, or small market, and even there's some schools and small traditional market. So while I am living for 1 month in Da Nang, the street area, the street is very important because the street has many small restaurants. Those are the street food or the traditional Vietnamese cuisine, including pho and then the noodle, the rice noodles, tom tam, tom phan, and then the market, traditional market named Chôn Mai, the barber shop. I even got a haircut, and we bought some fruits at the fruit shop, and we already visited it. Now it's just about 6 days. 6 days we visited many small restaurants, traditional restaurant in uh, street of, and then street is connected with the other avenue or street. Then we visited this small restaurant and um, traditional noodle. I already had maybe about 10 places at the restaurant with my friend. And then, so this is very important, knowing about the street. And also look around. The price is important. And to live 1 month, we need to uh, basic communication, have a basic communication with the local people. It's very easy to communicate with the shop owners because we can ask how much is it. We can ask so what the name is it at the market. For example, the Nat Hanang is a fishing village, and then so I can ask some name of fish and then price, and I can express about the taste, the cuisine, especially delicious, and then whatever. But you stay here 1 month, then and you can friends with the local people, and then students, and then they also the customers the streets. And someone who looking around along the passing way, and then they are also neighbors in this street. So and then being a friend with this place, for example, joining the club, playing chess, and or the playing a sip of coffee. I can see that there's a regular customer. So we can say hello to with them, mm, talking with them, uh, talking with them. By doing that, and we can become friends. This is a real life, and then living 1 month is just like a long story. And then I stay here 1 month, and then but I have a good memory because of the street. The street has so many different various shops, and then about just think about each 3 meter is the house area in Vietnam. Then two street, and then we have two house 3 meter, 300 meters, and then two house, then 200 uh, shops, and then 600 meter in the street, um, 400 shops. Maybe big one is two, and then about yes, about 300 to 400 shops in the street. Among them, so many different uh, street in the life and in the street. Well, think about if you want to really having experience with the local people, just be a member of the local people. What condition you have, and then sometimes you accept that the culture of their life, and then also getting interested in learning about their culture, and then the comfortable. You live in 1 month, very comfortable, enjoying some food, and also the local area, and then it's very uh, economic, uh, not expensive, rather than tour attraction or the people, the place where the people live around there, they can enjoy, but that is the tour attraction mean that I can share about because the people in local streets, and 1 year later they always doing same job. Maybe the stories is always the same. It's a street city life in a local area street. The main street is okay. So now, next time I would like to talk about this street is a street when camping near the Songcha Sea Hotel. Then the unique street, uh, yeah, knowing about that is also great. In English, in my content of living in 1 month in the city area, especially at the street, local street in the city is very important. I live in the street when camping in Da Nang. Then I talking about living in 1 month in the local street, including traditional market and restaurant after food reading it. In English, my content of living in 1 month in the local streets in Vietnam, living in Vietnam for 1 month. It's knowing about the streets and then living there, the benefit about food, fruits, local people, then the communication is very good after food eating it. Living 1 month on a local street in Vietnam. This year, I chose to live in Da Nang, Vietnam for 1 month. Living in Vietnam for 1 month is not just about staying in a place, it's about learning the street and becoming part of them. Luckily, I settled near the beach area, close to a main street named after Vietnamese national hero. In Vietnam, street names are very important because many of them carry historical meaning. Upon the first week, I realized that the street itself become your daily life. Within about 500 meters, there were so many things, small restaurants, street food stores, fruit shop, barber shop, meat market, schools, and even a small traditional market. Everything I needed was on the street. This is what makes local street life in Vietnam so special. During my month here, I ate mostly street food and traditional Vietnamese dishes, both rice noodle, home-style meals, and local specialty. In just the first 6 days, my friend and I visited many small restaurants on the same street. I think I have already eaten at more than 10 different local places nearby. I even got a haircut at a local barber. Bought fresh fruits from street vendors and shop at the traditional market. Prices were reasonable and the food was always fresh. Living this way is very economic and comfortable, especially if you stay away from tourist-only areas. And then basic communication is enough to live well here. I can ask how much it is, what's the name of the fish, is the price, is delicious. And local people are friendly and easy to talk to. After a while, you start recognizing shop owners, students, neighbor, and regular customer. Some people place chess at coffee shops, some gather every day for coffee, and slowly you become part of the rhythm. This is a real life, not tourism. Living a month in Vietnam is like reading a long story day by day, page by page. The street becomes your memory in Vietnam. The streets are full of houses and shops packed closely together. In just a few hundred meters, you can find hundreds of small businesses, each with its own story. If you truly want to experience Vietnam, the best way is to live like a local. Accept the culture, eat local food, walk the same street every day, talk to people, become a familiar place. It's comfortable, interesting, and not expensive at all. The stories on these streets may seem the same every day, but that repetition is exactly what makes them meaningful. Next time, I would like to talk about another street near Sunshine Hotel and share more stories from daily street life in Danang. Okay.